Are you joining in the party?
I have to read my own book.
Huh?
I have to read my own book.
It's crazy because I have to write my own book. What are you reading?
Talking to Strangers by Malcolm Gladwell.
Taco Strangers
Talking to Strangers.
by Malcolm McDowell.
Malcolm Gladwell.
Taco Strangers. Gabby's not joining because she is reading Taco Strangers. She said talking. I am talking. Everybody can hear? I am talking. A little bit, yeah. Okay. We have one in. Sweet. Okay, so you can see I just started streaming and there are words upon the screen already. That's because Saucy was getting ready and I started typing up the chapter so we can move rather quickly today. We're trying to keep it a little action-packed. I watched a little bit of the streams. To me, they seem not quite action-packed. They're a little, dare I say, boring. But that's me. Because I already know the story. I just have to get it down. I know y'all are learning the story, so it's suspenseful in not knowing what the next sentence is. But anyway, what we have here, not sure who this person is in and watching, but here we go. You get to meet the new character, a couple of new characters actually. We might run into him. We're gonna have to figure this out on the fly because we were gonna change some stuff in dealing with stuff. Can't throw a lot out, but we'll get there. Saucy has read the entire book now. And would you agree that you were suspended through the entire book?
Yeah.
And then the ending made her crazy. Okay, so anyway, here we go. We're looking at, we've got Kurai. You can say it, Kurai. How did you say it in your head?
Kurai.
Kurai. It's another one of those weird names. I know. Pretty interesting. But here you have Kurai woke from unconsciousness on his living room floor. Hello? He looked around in query of his present situation. Anybody here? Just woke up. He had apparently been knocked out. Not knowing how, just he was unconscious. Not really a good memory of what was going on. I should probably put that in there later. But we're going to lay the framework. I've already decided. We're going to lay the framework of how it is, and I'm going to go back and change it later. That way we can get through this as fast as possible. And y'all will at least know the story. And I'm here to explain the little back things like that. Doesn't have a good recollection of why he's laying on the floor unconscious. But he was. He woke up, and he's wondering if somebody was in his house. And then he heard a faint noise from one of the rooms down the hallway. He looked over and saw his trophy baseball bat he got in high school for hitting a home run in the championship game. Apparently he was sporty. A little sporty he was. The bat was gripped tightly in one hand. Bless you. The bat was gripped tightly in one hand as he slowly made his way down the hall, peeking around every corner into every room. When he reached his bedroom, Kurai saw a well-dressed man looking at photographs on the dresser. You see, Saucy's already covering her mouth. She's like, I know who this is. Come in, Kurai, the man said with his back still turned to Kurai. Okay, that's where I made it while waiting on Saucy to get done with her face. my water over here. Just go ahead and get a drink while I'm here, you know. I'm gonna leave it unscrewed, so I can just reach over and grab a drink when I want to. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's move forward. Okay. Do I know you? Whoa, Karai asked. Now with the bat tightly gripped in both hands.
I was wondering if we could change that to
What?
And Karai's fingers tightened around the bat.
Tightening the grip with both hands, because now I changed it where he was walking down the hallway with it in one hand. He sees him. He's got both of them at the ready. Tightening the grip on the bat with both hands. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. As he tightened. There we go. There we go. That sounds better. Sup? I knew you'd make it in. Okay. Do I know you? Kurai. This dude is very mysterious. You know me very well. What was the voice that was just in my head? You know me very well. Bane. It was the voice of Bane that was in my head. I named you. Karai. He's not going for that. My father named me. Karai snapped back. Now, where would your father get a unique name? Other than from a unique source. The mysterious man seemed quite calm for barking unsettling disturbances into Karai's life. Let's go ahead and add that to the dictionary because it doesn't know the word that I've already added to the dictionary with an apostrophe S, applying ownership. Okay. Then who are you? Karai asked. Let's add that in there. The question is, who are you? The man smiled deviously when he asked the question. How do you feel that is? You feel okay with it? She had a few questions when she read. There were a couple of things that just sat. It just sat in a weird way. So I need to make sure I'm clarifying things really good. Really well. Really good. So, old Kurai. Oh, evidently, you know already. My characters are always just full of sarcasm. Whoa, but do you? But do you? Can you tell me what that name of yours? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's not a single ounce of sarcasm inside my brain. Right? Have you ever known me to be sarcastic? Gets it from her. That's where it comes from. The man asked with question with more of a statement tone. I could tell that the man was leading him into a history of word origin. Does that sound better? Because it just says Karai could tell that he was going to get a history in word origin. But I had to tag it with the man rather than Karai, because that's confusing, because it's the man talking and it's tagged with Karai could tell that he was going to. So put it like that. Right? Okay. Okay, here we go. My dad said that he would tell me when the time came. But, whoa. His time came before it did. Karai loosened the grip on his bat, looked down toward the floor. He was obviously in thought about his father's death. Right. Okay. You can listen to the old dryer in the background. Yeah. Okay. This is interesting. Oh, this is a pretty interesting part. Well, the front door of the house. Let's do it this way. Korea. Lay. Is he bowing? Yep. Something's in my eye. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I heard the front. How do we word that? I heard. I want to say the front door, but the front door of his house open. Karai heard the front door of his house open. And quickly turned to see who was there. Okay, let's do that. Koem, come with me. Said the mysterious man as he stood at the front door. Gazed at the man. And then turned to look back at the dresser where the man stood last. I was wondering if a comma went there or not. Okay. The man was no longer in the room. Was definitely the same man that stood at the front door. Kurai was utterly confused. This is adding a little bit because it's a little. I don't like the way that's worded. Let's just take this out. What do you think? Does it look better that way? Okay. Kurai gazed at the man and then turned to look back at the dresser where the man stood last. The man was no longer in the room. Kurai was utterly confused. Leave it there and then move on to where he starts talking? Or explain that the man never moved?
Probably explain that he moved to add some mystery atmosphere.
Hey, we're doing laundry as well at the same times. The man had never even moved past Kurai, but had gone from the dresser in the bedroom to the front door in the blink of an eye. Right? Sounds right? Yeah. I'm feeling it. Rimaso. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. What is it wanting us to do? Take out the comma? Okay, I guess so. Okay. Thought you had a twin or something. That is in there specifically for that line.
Is it necessary?
For the cockiness of the man, it's a little necessary just for him to say this line. Stated as he pointed at the dresser and the front door. simultaneously. How did you move that fast? Here we go. No twin. There's nobody like me. The man arrogantly stated as he turned and stepped out of the front door. I'm pushing shift. Come on. We need to go.
Do you think you could say, like, the man arrogantly stated, turning and stepping out of the front door, because you say as he a lot?
Because it's past tense. If I do turning and stepping, it'll turn it present tense. I'd have to say while stepping and turning.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Because you say it right there. Right
As he
there.
pointed, as he turned.
Yeah.
Would that cause an issue?
I mean, it's a little repetitive.
As he stood? Look, we could do this.
Yeah.
Good catch. No twin. There's nobody like me, the man arrogantly stated. Then he turned and stepped out of the front door. Come on. We need to go. He has the pee-pee. I'm just kidding. He does not have the pee-pee. No pee-pee. Do you seriously think I'm going to just hop into a car with some weirdo I just met? Kurai raised a point. If I had some sort of memory of recent events, I'm sure I would remember you as being responsible for my unconsciousness. Right? Does that work? Okay. Let's take that sentence out because I didn't realize it comes shortly. Right? You don't know. Right? Do you know? She's over here playing on her phone. Okay. Car.
His eyebrows knitted together.
Knitted together?
Like that.
Knitted together? You like that?
Sure. Do you?
Sure. People will get it, right? I have a perfectly good helicopter in your neighbor's yard. Most people do. No! Exclaimed Karai. I didn't even know you. And if I had some vague recollection of recent events, I'm sure I would find that you are the one responsible for my unconscious beness. Ira! Good day, mate. Here's Australia. I'm just kidding. I know you're not in Australia. I was just kidding. Okay. I'm not going with you. You freak. Okay. How would you describe my life lately? Let's see. Busy? Busy? I don't stop doing something. I got something going on at all times. Just, I mean, I'm literally at the moment sitting still, but in a sense of the phrase, I can't sit still. I gotta do something. Gotta keep the old brain moving, you know. This is Saucy, also your cousin. Sounds like me. Have I always been a mover and a shaker? I guess that, yeah. Yeah. The stranger stopped and turned. Well, he's been talking. Let's not do that. The stranger's face grew a dark and malevolent expression.
Grew into a. Or the stranger's expression.
Facial expression grew dark and malevolent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call. Good call. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Stand there calling me a weirdo and a freak. Why don't you go ahead and try. Where are you working now, Ira? Are you still at Walmart? Why don't you go ahead and try using that bat on me? Whoa, wrong way. Valvoline. Oh yeah, I did know that. I did know that. I noticed you stay pretty warm during the day, right? The man toward Karai and exerted with some dominance. Exhibited dominance. What's the word I'm looking for?
Authority?
It's this one. Established. Further established dominance. There we go. The man took a step toward Karai and further established dominance. And now shut up. And get in the chopper. I'm just kidding. Should I do chopper or asserted? It's asserted. That's the God. Get. Is it asserted? Asserted dominance. Shut up and get in the chopper. Chopper or helicopter? Your call.
Helicopter.
Helicopter? Before put you 6 feet under this beautiful walkway to your pathetic house. He's showing teeth. He's showing teeth now. Where are we going? Karai asked in fearful defeat. Right? Yeah. That's more like it. The man's tone calmed back down. He smiled.
Before Karai asks, would you want to like explain what Karai looks like or what he's feeling like?
Where?
Like right before where are we going? Like before he says that.
Good call. Threw the baseball bat onto the couch and stepped outside.
So, Karai is scared, right?
A little bit.
So, he could like loosen the grip on the bat and then drop it or something. So I don't think if you're scared, you would throw something at him.
Well, yeah.
Do stuff hesitantly.
Get it in. Let's say Karai stood in, we'll do fearful defeat and knew that the baseball bat knew that he would be unable to harm the man with the bat. Or he stood in fearful defeat and knew that the man would beat him in a fight.
Yeah.
Knew that man would beat him in a one-on-one battle. That better? The man's tone calmed down and he smiled instead of back down. Huh. Whoa, look at Grammarly. It's like, hey, so many things are wrong. Yeah, let's rephrase that. Okay. Yeah. 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 I would rather go with malevolent. You want malevolent or evil?
I like Malevolent.
I do too. They want us to do nasty. Let's do that. We'll do that. Whoop. Okay. It's wanting me to say there was something eerily dark about the man who seemed to be the kind of guy who got what he wanted. We'll change that to who I like. Should have done that. Something eerily dark about the man, and he seemed to be the kind of guy who got what he wanted. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, it's wanting me to.
Simple.
Yeah. Let's do that. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Knowing us instead of and new. Oh God, where?
The one-way, one-on-one battle. I think.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Would that throw the tents out though? Maybe not. Maybe not. Knowing. Karai stood in fearful defeat, knowing. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, good call. Brother. Hi, DK. Whoa. Okay. We needed a comma. Sorry. Okay, so there you have it. Chapter 6. You met Karai and the mysterious man who can move from one room to another in the blink of an eye without making a sound, walking past anybody, just jumping, just gone. And you've got this where the man says that he named Karai, and then Karai's like, my father named me, motherfucker. Now, where would your father get a unique name other than from a unique source? Okay, then who are you? Question is, who are you? Evidently you know already. But can you tell me what that name of yours means? The man asked. Dad said he would tell me. So, I think we need a little bit of clarification because it says, I named you, my father named me. Where would he get the source? Does it tell later That he's the reason he's named what he is?
I don't think so.
It does. It does. It does later. Okay, so we'll leave that out for now. It'll explain later what just happened, where he says he named him. Then he said his father got his name from him. Okay. So, there's chapter 6. Let's control S that bitch. Okay. Rolling on. Control S again because I'm paranoid. And then do this. Right there. Let's go. File, save as. Chapter. What? Chapter 7. Save. Okay. Backspace. Chapter backspace. 7. Back down to the tab. Okay. So, chapter 7 picks back up with the captain and Kavlik. Let me see. Is this the... Yep. Okay. This is a fun chapter. Chapter 7 starts off with the captain and Kavlik. I know y'all haven't seen them since what? Chapter 2?
Yeah.
Or was it chapter 4? It was chapter 4. Okay. Chapter 4 was the last place we saw the captain and Kavlik. Little bit of some explanation here. This is going to be fun. Everyone feel free I was going to say something, but okay. Everyone feel free to go grab a snack or a drink or something. Do what you're going to do. I think Saucy's... I'm going to step outside and smoke real fast. And I think Saucy's still going to be here. If you want to ask her some questions, ask her whatever you would like, and she'll probably talk back to you. She might scoot up closer to the camera. I can't put you like really in focus because then everything is out of focus. It's pretty defined on the focus area. Okay. Y'all feel free to ask Saucy some questions. She'll answer them for you. Just don't ask the twist. You can't ask plot questions about things that she may reveal twists for. But get ready. Be back in about 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Ready.
Good big old mouth of air and opportunity.
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking.
Y'all are missing the best part of Hercules.
Yes, I've read the whole book. The twist I can say I was not expecting, but there's some things we gotta fix about it, but it's still pretty good.
Wait a minute. Shut the yappers. Coming.
Why?
Page it on.
We're on chapter 7. I think Karai is my favorite character so far.
Spell.
Honestly, I'm not the hugest fan of Kavlik. I don't know if I would say I want him to be killed off first, but I wouldn't complain.
I hate Karai. He just seems like a jerk.
Kavlik is the jerk.
How?
Mm.
That's wrong down.
Gabba, have you heard anything about the book?
I know the ending because Dad told it to me, but I don't know if it's
Really? He told you the ending?
Yeah, I told him I couldn't read it. Like my brain couldn't focus because there were just so many grammar mistakes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He just kind of told me the story.
Who's your favorite so far? Can you give me some?
Only one bag of Lay's left.
Can you give me some chips?
You want Ruffles, Cheetos, or Doritos?
Doritos.
Blue ones. I don't know. I don't kind of remember the characters, honestly.
I like Griven too. He's sarcastic, but
Yeah.
he's cool.
I remember that one.
Hey, Saucy. I got you some Doritos.
They're also blue ones we would rather.
What?
They're also blue ones we'd rather.
Rich.
I want the blue ones.
There's one guy there with all the Doritos left.
He's kind of a jerk. He sounds like he's like 50 years old.
2/3 air, 1/3 chips.
Yeah.
Look at Remy. Being a little rat. Yes, he was.
Are they all really great characters?
Yeah, they-
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes.
I think.
Saucy, help! Remy's attacking me. Remy! Remy! Yeah, Remy attacked me. He's like,
Okay.
he just done
So, hey, I'm glad you asked that question, Devulture.
Why?
That's actually a good chat topic.
Here. Here.
Anybody who's in here, who's been in here for enough chapters to know some of the characters, what are your favorite characters? Okay.
Oh, I can smell you bad because
Okay.
ear, face, Remy. Ear, face. Remy just wants cuddles, not birds,
Yeah. So, if you can still hear me over
that.
all of this, We are starting with the captain. Woke up face down in the dirt. The dirt. The dirt. Good call. Okay. Okay. Captain woke up face down in the dirt. He raised up and looked down the deserted blood covered street. And searched for Kavlik. Are you ready to cooperate?
Tab.
Huh?
Tab.
Oh God, you're right. Are you ready to cooperate? There's something in your ear. Oh, it's an earplug. It was earbud. Kavlik stood leaning against the door of the store they had been staying. Be nice to you. But I won't respect you. The captain snidely remarked. I'm good with that much. What? Leave out much. I'm good with that. Oh yeah, I forgot I added more onto that. Well, we're gonna dismiss that. Good to go. Okay. I'm good with that. What? What? Kind of like weird. The pistol back. struck Captain in forehead with the grip. He's kind of mean, but I mean, Captain did just try to kill him. Revolver. Pretty mean. Okay. Okay, Cavlick began walking down the road toward the next town. Captain stood up, glared a hole in the back of Cavlick's head, then started walking behind him. Cavlick could feel the tension that he knew he had created. He was okay. That Captain was well aware of who was now in charge. Should we take that out? He knew the captain was well aware?
Yeah.
Or he knew that the captain?
I like it without that.
He knew the captain was well aware. Okay, yeah. Cavlick not held on to the revolver. He knew Captain would have already ended him. Tension. Cavlick could feel the tension he knew he had created. That he knew he had created. I think that Cavlick could feel the tension. Maybe not. Cavlick could feel the tension he knew he had created. Yeah. Okay. That one? That's so fun. Zelda and Link. I think I've told y'all that before. The washer is Zelda. The dryer is Link. Pretty fun facts. Okay. So where are we headed anyway? So where have we headed? Stop. The captain finally spoke up after a long silent walk. There is a prophecy. This is where some stuff starts getting explained. There is a prophecy that says angels will appear to certain people that can lead others through this war to the temple of divine ascension. Catholic answered. He didn't really fully answer the question. Only the people who have seen the angels know where it is. So you've seen the angel? Was making normal conversation? Did I use finally? Yep, already. Let's take finally out right there. Making normal conversation. Okay. So where are we headed anyway? Okay. Got that done. Okay. All right.
Would you want to take so out of either one of those things?
Yeah. That's a good call. I wonder if it's wanting me to put a comma there. So you've seen the angel. Okay. Okay. Good call. Good call. Okay. Okay. No. Kavlik stopped. And turned to the captain. But I intend, where's it at? To find someone who has. So now you know Griven's intent. Not Griven, Kavlik. I mistakenly called him Griven here in a little bit in the chapter. So now you know Kavlik's intent. It was a prophecy. So this was a question that Saucy had asked before she had read the book. She was asking what Kavlik's intent was, and he was wanting to hitchhike, and she said only the ones that saw the angel knew where it was at. But so how did he know that was happening? There was a prophecy that talked about it. That's how he knew. So he heard the prophecy, and he knows they're going through the shit that was in the prophecy. So he's looking for somebody that has seen the angel. Oh. The captain's reply. Inquired. Nothing more. Why do you think I was concerned with about who was outside the door at the store? Kavlik continued on with his stride. Okay. What is Grammarly wanting? They didn't like the word on. Okay. Here's more of the captain. D-bag. I just thought you were being a little girl. Captain said with a chuckle. So, shut up. Kavlik interrupted. Teed. Kavlik interrupted. There is something out there in the woods. Oh, oh. Everybody's excited. Some shit's about to go down. Come on, Grammarly. What do you want? Period? Nope. Nope. We're doing the three dots. What are they called, Monty? You said the word the other day. I just call them the three dots. I see three dots all the time.
Ellipses.
Ellipses. Yep. That's yeah. That's what Monty said. Ellipses. Monty's not even paying attention anymore. Okay. Scroll down a little bit. That's right at the bottom. Scroll down. Here we go. Y'all are done reading the top, right? Okay. 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 Give me my gin back. My gun back. The captain demanded. Is that what I put? Did I put there? Nope. Grunts. Let's do grunted. I like that. The captain grunted. Heck off of here. Heck off. Okay. Get my gun back, Captain grunted. You shoot me? And I'll kill you. Get it? Kavlik meant business. Kavlik meant businesses. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Give it here. Let's do an exclamation point there. Let's do it on this one too. He's angry. He's exclaiming things. Exclaiming things. Yeah, okay, give it here. Yeah. I'm going to do something. Because I feel better with it.
Yeah.
And I'm putting an E in there. I'm putting an E in there. I've always, and I mean, I see E's everywhere. Like playing Fallout, you pick up a fireman's axe. It's AXE. Responder's axe. It's an E. I'm putting an E in there. Kavlik threw the revolver to the captain and readied his axe. Let's move. Quietly. No, motherfucker. Okay. Came from over here. The captain. Pointed through the trees. In the direction of the movement sound.
Would you want to say the action tag before that to break up the long dialogue sequence?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's do this. The action tag is before it on that one too. You cool with that? Okay. Okay. Everybody cool with that? Oh, hey, thanks. Okay. Kavlik stepped lightly between the trees as he visually searched the woods for who or what had made the sound. I think that's worded better than this. Kavlik stepped lightly between the trees. He searched all of the view through the woods. We can do and visually search instead of as he. What do you think? Okay. Oh, I didn't give you all the word count on the last one. It was like 700 words. 3 pages and 700 words on chapter 6. Not going to be breaking novel length on this one. On the framework drop through the stream. But that's okay. That's all right. Y'all are getting enough details, right? I mean, well, I am explaining shit in between, but that's okay. That's all right. That's okay. That's okay. Apparently, like the tiny-faced cat that DeVulture has in his picture that says, that's okay. Or he's doing illegal things. What's that tiny-faced cat doing, DeVulture? Okay. Oh, it's all good. Okay. conducting serious business. Okay. Here we go. You want to have some more fun? Let's get into the fun. Do you see anything? Kavlik whispered. To the captain. Yeah, there's a little latency. Oh my God. You didn't tell me to tab over. Jeez, Saucy.
Go get some water really quick.
Huh?
I'm gonna go get some water really quick.
Saucy's going to get some water really quick. Got some right here. You want me to get out the stream, Bonnie? You want me to get out and come back? What is this little? Okay. This is interesting. I do. A whisper. It's a cat. I do. It's a cat. What? It's a cat. You can throw that hoodie on the snack cart back there if you wanted to. You still cool with it? But, oh, what? However you want to do it. Okay. I do. Okay. And then the source of the voice grabbed Kavlik and said, "Don't swing. Oh, don't shoot." It's don't shoot. Don't shoot. A whispered command was directed at captain. That was weird to navigate. Okay, so we got them going. They hear some shit in the woods. They turn. They're quiet. They're moving really silently. Moving not silently, but quietly. They go up. Kavlik asks the captain, "Do you see anything?" And then there's a whisper from behind that says, "No." And then grabs him up and then tells the captain not to shoot. This is that weird tagline, weird action tag. Oh no. Okay, I looked at two different parts. Okay. It is don't swing. Okay. It automatically tabbed over for me. Did you see that? Wish it would do that all the time. Okay. The captain felt the barrel of a pistol touch his temple. Hold on. Him around his throat from behind. The what am I looking for? Aggressor? Supposed to be two G's. The aggressor whispered into the captain's ear, "Don't shoot." There we go. Okay. There you go, Monty. Why, thank you, Mr. Sir. Are you at work today? Hey. What the?
It's a video, it won't play.
What in the? Oh my God. Man, don't you miss that house? Oh God, you get. Did you see it?
What?
The video. It's pretty great. I'm leaving it as whispered into the captain's ear. Lunchtime, so you are there. Good old World of Walls. Here, go back to it. I want to show the stream. It's pretty great. That's me doing the dance there. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I know it's hard to see, but it's there. Plenty of walls for sale. It is a mart full of them. Hey, dude. Are you still at the same store? Don't ask me to remember how to pronounce that one. It was a weird named town, isn't it? From a few years ago. You're at a different one? Oh man, what was the name of that town? I was thinking of the name of that town the other day. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was Festus. I'm thinking of something else. Gonna have a burger to console myself. Local. LaMayo. Worst game of chess. Were you in the stream the other day when we found the Fallout chess board? No, I don't think we streamed that night. It's pretty good. DeSoto. I'm still in the same store. And we've gone through 2 gigantic remodels. And I'm so sick of remodels. So sick of them. 2 huge, pretty much total store remodels in 3 years. It's ridiculous. I'll have to show you some of the pieces. I picked up I know I'm going back and forth between people. I picked up the king, queen, knight, and rook. I don't think I got any pawns. How big is your store? Ours is a large store. We did 130 million last year. Hey, a bunch of people just dropped in. Good deal. Hey, sup everyone? What's up? Okay, so we've got them going through the woods. Hey, that's still nice. That's a nice store. That'll be a big remodel. What was that? Like throat whistle. Okay. They're going through. They hear some shit. They drop out. They're quiet. They're moving, looking for the source, and then somebody grabs Kavlik, tells him not to swing, and then somebody grabs the captain and tells him not to shoot. Here we go. See it automatically tabbed again. See it? It knows that I'm gonna tab. But yeah, this right here was the first time it automatically tabbed for me, and then that was the second time, and we're on chapter 7. It is weird. It is weird because sometimes she has to tell me, "Hey, you didn't tab over." It's weird. Super weird. So let's find out what happens. Seriously, will come in peace. My name is Griven. I should have said human. My name is human. It's a good song. Okay. Haha. Y'all see who it is? Lay. My name is Griven. And this big oaf is my partner. Griven announced. Oh my God. Announced with if I put it like it's in the book, with a seeching smile. It even corrected it to searching.
Did you mean searching?
I don't even know. I have no idea why. It's like, it makes no sense. What? Oh my God! It's lightning. Okay, so Griven, the main character, Kavlik, and the captain have all met up now. Let go of me. Kavlik. Wiggled out of Griven's chokehold. Is that hyphenated? Is that supposed to be hyphenated?
I don't think
See
so.
what Grammarly says. Does it?
Is it one word?
Is it?
I thought so.
I don't. Is it? Are you sure? Look it up.
Yes, chokehold is one word.
Chokehold is one word. So okay. This is chapter 7. Save. That'll be. Let's open chapter 4. There we go. I hyphenated it there. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Save. Okay. Back over here. Chokehold. Okay. Why did you sneak up on us? Because in the situation everyone finds themselves currently sitting in, we would have been shot had we not snuck. Had, the helping verb had, snuck, right? Snake, snook.
Yeah.
Should I just put been sneaking?
No.
Had we not been sneaking?
Had we not snuck?
We would have been shot if we not stuck. That's a wordy sentence. I would definitely shorten it down.
Had we not sneaked?
I was thinking sneaked, but with the helping verb had.
Been sneaking.
Had we not been sneaking? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that sounds better. I don't know how your characters talk, but that's just more.
Had been sneaking. Okay. Griffin explained. Okay. Listen. You guys can travel with us. I offered. We're headed to some temporary safe haven in Cobbleton. Griffin interrupted me. Okay, let's dismiss that. Let's ignore that.
Do you want to do the hyphens instead of the ellipses?
Would it?
You can see if it looks
I've
better.
always done a half. Because those mean it's left off.
Yeah, but the hyphen means like it stops abruptly.
Does it?
I thought. And
Does
that's
it?
That's what it seems like to me.
Hyphen or ellipsis?
Ellipses mean like a long pause or breaking a sentence,
Breaking a sentence is what I'm doing. Because he's being interrupted.
or also omitting. It just kind of depends.
Okay. He was going to say, we're headed to some temple of divine ascension. But he says, we're headed to some and he jumps in. Prairie Safe Haven in Cobbleton. It's an interruption.
Yeah, that's a hyphen.
I need to go back and change all that shit then.
Because an ellipsis more or less means that he paused and never finished the sentence.
Damn it. Okay. Everyone says hyphen. We're going with it. Yeah.
Mr. Claus didn't come in clutch.
We're going with hyphen, you know? Okay. Griffin interrupted me. Okay. With a worried tone. I looked at him with questions in my eyes. He gave me an I'll tell you later look. I italicized that because I think I've got the quotations. I think it's quotations.
Yeah.
Myself. Yeah. Oh, shit.
You know, there's an easier way to do that.
Hi.
I think there's an easier way to do that.
There is, but sometimes I'm not easy. Okay. Yeah. Jesse asked me the other day. He said, "Hey, you never answered my question about the next installment of the Divine Comedy." And I was confused for a second. I was like, thinking, I was like, Monica asked me that too, but I don't remember Jesse asking. And then I realized he was commenting through here as you. It was funny. Okay. Well, I'm Catholic. And this is the Sapton, the Captain. It's part there. Yep. This is funny. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm guessing because it's signed with a J that now it's Jesse. Sup, bro? Okay. Signed it with a J. So, okay, that was not signed with a J up here, so I'm guessing it is Monty who is celebrating the loss of Chess with the burger. I'm glad we're clarified now. So clarified. Okay. The captain of what?
You only did the apostrophe.
What?
You only did the one.
Nuh-uh. This is so funny. This is so funny. This starts a lot of shit. I was the police chief. Whoop. Chief? Captain. God, what a... Captain. There we go. Mayor and district attorney. Let's go. Let's make all those proper. Police captain, mayor, and district attorney of my hometown. He wore a lot of hats. My hometown. My name is Corguston Reothosdalus. Such a cool name. Love that name. Corgiston Rhaethosdalus. So fun. It's a good name. That's all supposed to be hyphenated. That's why people just call me the captain. There we go. Okay. You ready? You ready? Watch this. Corgiston Rhaethosdalus. Captain gave a small backstory to his and said his ridiculously hard to pronounce name. That's why people just call me the captain. Can we call you Corgi? Griffin tried to be funny. No. The Captain. Captain was not a man of humor. That's what I'm talking about. When we started, I was talking about my way of comedy. That shit right there is funny to me because of the action tags, how the action tags react with each other. Can we call you Corgi? Griffin tried to be funny. No, the captain was not a man of humor. That's funny to me because it bats back and forth. It's funny to me. Okay, this is, I don't want to ruin anything for y'all, but I'm going to add that to the dictionary because that will be used again. Okay. We'll take safe out. We'll put a comma there. Okay. Okay, Grammarly. We'll just agree with you this time. Okay. I got tired of chick chat. Chit chat. Is that hyphenated? Is chit chat hyphenated?
Yeah, yes.
It is? I got tired of chit chat. We're okay. We're moving this way. You want to follow along. It'll be dark soon. So we need to get moving. Okay, and then Griffin steps in. Yeah. God. Okay. Shift Y fucking capitalized it. Yeah. You guys must be alright at fighting. Because you're not dead yet. Yay. Yet. Graven started his statement. You have one ranged and one melee weapon. So you two this is where an action tag calls back to the other one, and it's kind of, it's not really, well, it's not really even an action tag. It might be. Yeah, whatever. So you two can either work as a team, or I can take one of you out right now. The funny thing was, he was not joking this time. That's a call for something else. Don't give it away. But the mansion, the end, nothing. Forget I said anything. Okay. So that is a callback. That's a throwback to this. Can we call you Corgi? Griffin tried to be funny. No, the captain was not a man of humor. And then he says some crazy shit down here. And then it says the funny thing was, he was not joking this time. He wasn't trying to be funny. Okay, save that. Grammarly is okay with all that. All right. That is 4 pages, 682 words. Pretty good chapter. Control save. Okay, control save again for paranoia's sake. Okay. Scroll on up. Chapter 8. Save. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. What happens in chapter 8? Somebody added me as a Snapchat friend. I don't know who it was. Overby. Was that you? It just said Robert. I don't know. We're back to Kurai. Not a long chapter. How long have we been going? 2 hours and 10 minutes. Y'all want to go through another chapter? So, y'all can see saucy. But y'all can't see Gabba. She's sitting over here on the floor. So earlier, y'all probably heard. So Arlo, when he walks up, I tell him to lay, so his face isn't all up in everything. So I tell him to lay. Monty says, "Howdy, girls. Howdy, girlies." They both waved, even though you can't see Gabba. But Arlo walks up, and I tell him to lay, so he lays down. His face isn't all up in shit. He's not like eye level with the table and everything. So I get him to lay down. And so we were going along, and Saucy's over here. Gabba came up over on this side, and I looked at her and said, "Lay." She didn't lay. She's still just sitting. Okay. Monty says, "Do the next chapter, homie." Yeah, Doodle. Okay, so it says we've only got one person in here. Oh, now it says 3. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. The counter for YouTube is crazy. It's a little crazy. So what I'm going to do is break between chapter. I'm going to run outside for a second, and I'll come back in. So you can ask more questions. Y'all can talk. Monty, it was asked during the last break, and I don't think you answered. But it was asked during the last break. Great chat idea for DeVulture while I was outside. Who's your favorite character? Who's your least favorite character? Obviously, your least favorite character, you would like to die first. So, discuss. You know? Okay. Watch your toes. I'll be right back.
Ew, stop.
Yeah, but you can sit there and close the camera.
I'm just taking a break.
What?
The book is a lot to read.
And you just come down here for another one.
Yeah.
Mine is interesting though.
It doesn't get quite as heavy as the one that I'm reading right now, though.
Heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, I can put some weights on it.
There's a cheesecake on a stick truck coming to Harding in about 20 minutes.
We're not gonna get it.
Cheesecake on a stick. It
Oh,
looks
I was thinking
delicious.
cheese steak. Cheesecake.
It looks delicious. Black.
What do you mean by that? Yeah.
Oh, so predetermined.
Who do you think?
I don't know.
Mm.
Doom guy makes sense.
Gabba said the Doom guy makes sense.
Oh yeah, Constantine would be awesome.
Mm. Uh, well, my first thought would probably be the convenience store, but if something was weird in there, then I would probably go to the church. Same way how the story went. Yeah. The church is a safer option, but the convenience store has food. And yeah. I don't know. I'm I'm not gonna give anything away. Yeah. You're welcome. What would you have done?
Cookies? Are they stale?
Kind of.
Stale cookies.
They're not super stale.
Stupid stale. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're back with Kurai. Chapter 8 is back with Kurai and the Mystery Man. Gonna cut some stuff out of this one due to research. Lay.
How do you say it again?
Lay.
No. Name.
Kurai. Kurai. No. Kurai boarded the smelly chopper with caution. He knew that something was important with his name, but what could be so important that this stranger came all the way to him to pick him up in a helicopter? Yeah. I think this is a short chapter. Yeah, it's pretty short. Pretty short. Now, as for that name of yours, the man started the conversation. My name is Gadriel.
Did you ever say that in the book?
What?
I don't remember reading that part in the book.
Reading what part?
Like, Gadriel.
Hey. No, it's not. I explained that. Remember? Remember I had to change it because of information I found? Hey, can you get me one of those?
This is the last one, you can have it.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
you already had cookies? Is that right?
Also got more sweets in my dorm, so I have no need to look up.
Cookie cake. Okay. So we cut out that part because it's not that. Cut that whole thing out.
Oh.
Remember now? This is the... No, it's not. It's all sun. It's just sunshiny and fun. Sun and fun. You know, the sun's out. Gotta get the guns out. Anyway, what does your name mean? The man got right back to here. But you can call me Gad. Whoa. So many punctues. There we go. Gad. Right back to business. Okay. This is a callback to the other chapter where he had mentioned that he named him, and it never really hit back on that because it's right here. I thought you named me. Korai retorted. Whoa. Wouldn't you know? Well, I am the reason you are named what you are. Gad explained. Sorry to confuse you, but we were in a hurry and needed to get moving. Okay. Is there? Nope. Okay. And we needed, let's do this because we needed to be on our way. There we go. Okay. Okay. Told you already. My dad didn't he died before he had the chance to tell me. Before he had the chance. The only thing I know is that he was part of an ancient religion called Aor Kavantism. And my name something to do with that. Gave a summarized version of all he knew. Okay. Okay. I told you already, my dad didn't tell me. He died before he had the chance. The only thing I know is he was part of an ancient religion called Aor Kavantism, and my name has something to do with that. Korai gave a summarized version of all he knew. Okay. Let's see what Grammarly has for us. No. It's wanting me to say. Yeah, let's do crucial there. Okay. Nope. I am the reason, or I am why?
I like the reason.
I do too. By Hoobastank? The Reason by Hoobastank? only thing I know is that, or I only know that he was. I kind of like that. It is a good one. It is a good one. No, I'm leaving that. Heard his father mention it as a child, saying that his father was a child. Okay. Okay. Yes. He worshipped the creative and destructive sides of God. And made you the key to fighting this war from my side. Gad. Got angry. Try to remember anything you can about your name. And I'll come back to you. The helicopter had risen several feet off the ground. Gad slid the helicopter door open, unbuckled Karai's seatbelt, and pushed him out in what seemed like a single fluid motion.
You put slip instead of slid.
What?
Slip.
Slid. Karai fell let's see. No, we'll say fell from the helicopter, went unconscious, again right before slamming into the ground. The frown. Right into the frown. Pretty short chapter. Not much there. I can add later. Good though, right? Right. Good. Okay, so and chips. Huh. Queso and chips. And destructive sides. Okay. And I'll come back to you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Kurai has gotten into the helicopter with the mystery man who introduces himself as Gadriel. But he says you can call him Gad. The name stood out. Kurai had recalled that his father had mentioned that name before. And then he asks, what does your name mean? He asks Kurai, what does your name mean? And he's like, hey, I can be a Griffin type of smartass too. Thought you named me, wouldn't you know? And he says, I am the reason you are named what you are. Sorry to confuse you, but we're in a hurry and we need to be on our way. Told you already, his dad didn't tell him. He died before he got the chance to tell him. And all he knows is he's part of an ancient religion, and his name has something to do with that. And then Gad says, yeah, he worshipped God's creative and destructive sides and made you the key to fighting the war for his side. So Kurai is apparently the key to fighting the war at the end of the world for Gad's side. And then he says, try to remember anything you can about your name and I'll come back. And then he pushes him right on out the fucking chopper. And he passes out and goes unconscious right before he hit the ground. So here we have Kurai, unconscious again. Disdo. Okay. Any questions? Okay. That's a pretty cool little paragraph there. Okay, Control S. Control S. Beep. Right up there. On to chapter 9. Save as. Chapter 9. Save. Backspace. Chapter 9. Okay. Okay. Let's roll. Chapter 9. Did you like this paragraph? I've got to add a little bit. I've got to add a sentence to the beginning, but it's a pretty good one. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, what happened? It was a Chucky. You drop your Chucky. Oh, now it has Arlo hair on it. You're not going to be able to eat that. Oh. The sun had set on another day. The black sky was remarkable and remarkably resembled the inside of a tomb. Tall trees jutting upward toward the sky made up the walls of the oh god, I haven't spelled mausoleum. Of the mausoleum? Is it O? Is it O? M-A-U-S-O? I think that's what it's telling me. Yep, it is O. Mausoleum. Okay. Okay, you go for a walk. Go for a walk. I might go for a scooter ride in a little bit.
Can I go with you?
Yeah, if you want to. Okay. The scene and the air felt alike. Like I had been buried alive. Oh. I'm guessing over on that side of town. That I love riding down that trail. It's pretty fun. Buried alive. Movement to our right had everyone gripping their guns except Catholic. He only had the axe. Nope. Please let me add that. His axe? We'll go with his axe. See what this is saying. No. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Everyone's eyes searched their present tomb for the known dangers of the forest. The movement grew. Closer and closer until we could practically smell the beasts. breath. How many? Gribbon asked. Smiling as usual. The only way I could tell he was smiling was because his teeth were shining in the stale moonlight. This is where I got the numbers. It's 7, right? Because there's 4 of them. Okay. Okay, so 1. Two. Three. Four. Okay, that's right. 5. Okay, so that's right. 6. Okay, so it's 7. Oh yeah, a rider, not a hitchhiker. It's a rider. Okay. Okay, we're almost 3 hours in. I think that's it. It's right before the fight. I think it's a good stopping point. Mm-hmm. There's a big fight coming.
Plus, not everyone is here.
Yeah. I think I'm going to save it. Big fight coming. It's pretty nice. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty good fight. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, hey, thanks for hanging out. What you owing? What you owing? Oh, the fight. This is the fight. It's pretty interesting. I wouldn't say I'm the best. I am definitely gonna have to change some stuff. Oh, you need to read my other book. There's really cool, like, I know it's a book, but I describe the visuals very well of things, how things go on. And there's a lot of fighting and stuff in there too. But really cool visually, because if you've got the imagination for what I describe and the way things happen, the movements and just how everything plays together, it's really fantastic. And if it were to be turned into a movie, it would be a spectacle. It would be huge, visually, really cool. The way I write is I see all of this, everything, all my stories and everything that I write, I see it all as like either a music video or an episode of a TV show or a full-length movie, TV series. I see the stuff rolling. I see it and I just get my thoughts down on what I'm seeing, which is pretty cool because everybody's mind is different. So my brain seeing this, it's not like a movie where everybody sees the same thing. I'm seeing something and I describe it, and it allows you to see it the way your brain would. So it's not keeping that to the visual of what everybody's seeing. Everybody can see it differently, and that's what I really like about putting stories down in writing. It allows your brain to do what it wants to, and you can see it how you want to, and the visuals can be stunning the way you see it going on. Think it's pretty cool. But I'll have to see about getting you a copy of the other book. There's like 12 copies floating around. It's not published or anything. I just sent the file to the UPS store and they printed it out and I hole punched it and put it in some notebooks. There's like 12 copies floating around and only one person has read it. But that person wants me to add some chapters in the middle because it's enticing. It's got some really cool stuff that goes on. At some point I'll tell you what that one's about. It's really cool. Well, I won't be giving you details. I can tell you what it's about. It's about this dude that he has trouble sleeping because his thoughts go crazy all the time and keeps him awake. So he's like walking around as a zombie all the time because he can't sleep because of his thoughts. So what he does is creates this world inside of his mind. And it's like this huge city, really, in the middle of an endless desert. That's like the only civilization. But gigantic city. And he's there, but he also creates enemies for him to fight, where he has some sort of action that goes on, like he explores for a while, but he built it so he knows every detail of the city. So exploration isn't really like a big thing because he knows everything already. So he brings the enemies in and he does these events and stuff. And then one night a building shows up in his world that he didn't put there, and it throws him off because everything in this world is a product of his brain. It all came from his mind, but this building's there now and he doesn't know why. So he's got to figure out why stuff is being put in his brain, and he's trying to investigate the building, and he comes across a person, and this person is now in there, and he's like, okay, I thought it was weird when there was an inanimate object like a building here, but that's cool now. Like, fine, whatever, the inanimate object is cool because now there's a person in my brain that I didn't put there. So he's got to figure out what's going on with this person, and skip a little bit, he ends up falling in love with this imaginary person that's in his brain. And you take Griven and take his sass and sarcasm and multiply it by 10. That's what she's like. She's ruthless. She's very funny, but there are horror aspects to the book as well. So like there's a relationship, and it'll go from doing some funny shit that she says to him straight into something horror themed, like the witches. Like, okay, for example, she's taking him somewhere and he goes and there's a hole in the ground and she tells him to get in it, and he's like, what? Like, you're just telling me to climb into a personal death hole? And she's like, no, I told you I was taking you to the subway. Where's the subway? And he says underground. She's like, where does that hole look like it's leading? Underground. She's like, so what do you think's down there? And he's like, tacos? But anyway, it's a little argument. But he climbs down, he puts his feet in the hole and starts climbing down, and then she just leans over and she's like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, watch out for the witches. And he pops his head back up out the hole and he's like, the what? And she explains the witches, which are fucking creepy and crazy. They're jacked up and they have a battle with the witches in the subway. But anyway, a cool little thing about her is she's inside his brain. So when he thinks stuff, she hears it. So he has no privacy with his thoughts. When he thinks things, she can hear it, and she makes comments about the things that he says in his mind, not out loud, and it's pretty funny. Really funny, action-packed, mysterious, and just like this book, there is a gigantic twist at the end that absolutely throws you off and blows your mind. And also, just like with this book, you can go back to the beginning and read the whole book. Like every book I write, every story I write, you can read it all the way through, and then the ending twists you, and you can go back and read it, and it's a totally different book or story, because now you know the ending, you can see it, and you can see that everything, all the twist was all right in front of your face and you had no idea the whole time. So it's pretty neat. There's rereadability on all of my stuff, because you can, the second time you read it through, it's a totally different story because you know what's going on. It's pretty neat. It's really neat, and it's happy, it's sad, it's scary, it's funny. There's a lot involved with it. It has been rejected by 3 publishing companies so far. But I think I'm gonna redo a little bit on the beginning, and I might take the reader's advice and add some chapters in the middle for a little bit of relationship drag out to make things cooler. But pretty cool. And it is 42 chapters, 55,000 words. It's novel length. It's quite a long book. I say it's long for me. It's novel length. Rephrase that. Okay. No. Okay, we're going to save. We're going to get out of here. Thanks for hanging out. We're going to get this book done eventually. It's going to be fun and stuff. Okay. Yeah. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there, by the way. Hey, later.